Greetings, welcome to Man Cave Meals. Today we are going to make a grill pressed Cuban sandwich with a homemade mojo sauce. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to get started on our mojo sauce. I've taken a small saucepan here and heated it up over medium heat. We're going to put in 1/4 cup of olive oil and let that get good and hot. And then once it gets good and hot, we're going to stir in our garlic. Okay, our oil is good and hot, so we've got about 3 teaspoons of chopped garlic here. We're going to stir it in just for about 30 seconds or so. And then we are going to add 1/2 cup of orange juice and 1/2 cup of lime juice. Now, if you can get the Mexican sour orange juice, use 1/2 cup of that instead. I'm unable to locate that around here, but the mixture of orange juice and lime juice will give you similar results. So now that we've put that in, we're going to put our seasonings in. We're going to have 1/2 teaspoon of 1/4 teaspoon, of ground cumin, 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and we're going to use just salt and black pepper to taste. I'm going to just put a little bit of coarse sea salt in there, maybe 1/4 teaspoon, and we'll grind in a little black pepper as well. And we're going to let this come back to a boil. Okay, now that we have that back to a boil, we are going to let it boil for 3 minutes. Okay, now that that's boiled for 3 minutes, we're going to take it off the heat, cover it, and let it rest for 15 minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay, after this sauce has rested for 15 minutes, we're going to transfer it to a glass bowl and let it sit where it will continue to thicken. So we'll set that aside and it'll be ready to go probably 4 hours or so. We're going to let it sit, and we'll get that on the sandwich when the time comes. Okay folks, it's time to start stacking up this sandwich, and we are going to start out with some Black Forest ham on the bottom, and then some Swiss cheese, and then some pulled pork, some of my homemade pulled pork barbecue. Just put a nice layer of that right on here, and then we're going to top that off with some Genoa salami. And now we're going to put the top bread on using a French bread roll, and we're going to go to the grill, so we'll be right back. Okay, I've got a fire brick on my grill that's been wrapped in foil, and I am going to put the sandwich on top side down, and we're going to put that fire brick right on top of the sandwich. Just like that. Make sure it's not going to fall off. And we're going to cover it and let this cook for about 5 minutes. Okay, it's time for our sandwich to come off. And there we have it. Now we're going to finish it up. We're going to take the top slice of bread back off. We're going to squeeze a little spicy brown mustard on the top side of that roll. Then we're going to put pickles, dill pickles, right on the sandwich. And then finally, we're going to top this off with some of that Mojo sauce that we made earlier. And then put her back together. And finally, to finish this dish off, we're going to add a batch of home fries right off the fryer. So with that, I think it's time to eat. So give this sandwich a try and let me know what you think. And also stop by our Facebook page at facebook.com/mancavemeals and join in. Till next time.